Test. Hello. Hello. I think I was unmuted all the time. Yo. What's up? Yeah, I'm just like landed at home, so I'm really confused what's going on here. But I think we have everything. Nah, eating stream. Nah, I don't know. I'm usually not eating that late, but well, maybe. Yeah, let me fix the sound for myself. Okay. How was your day, Elios? Was it also good as Monday? Okay, so Esoteric Ebb. I'm gonna launch it. I have no bloody idea. Sorry, I didn't have the time to actually launch it, so I don't know what. We're gonna do setting stream as always. Okay. Very quick loading. And very colorful things. Dialogue text size. We can make. We are like old people, right? Well, that's 25. This one's fine. Nah, USA is okay. Nah, since I'm at the company, how was yours? Pretty busy, but at the end of the work, the resolution, what the hell? The end of the work was pretty nice. I mean, there was like very interesting stuff that I'm doing right now. So, yeah. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Because right now I was appointed. What's that on top? Is it like Windows? No, it's just weird. I'm now AI champion in the team, so I'm responsible for making like enabling AI for the team more, so we can like use more AI. So in future we will not have jobs. But yeah. No, I'm myself. I'm not coding at all. That's actually like 100% of stuff. Okay, I'm just like probably overestimating here. Like over 90% of things I'm doing at work is done by AI, and this 10% is like checking what AI did, iterating because I'm just like pointing. No, this is wrong. Just do this again. Do this again. This is wrong. Okay, I'm gonna change the model. Okay, this is wrong, so I need to change like a prompt or something, and at some point I'm getting there, so yeah. So now I'm gonna be like trying for other people, like automate the work for them, so yeah. Okay, let me check one more thing here before we're gonna start. Tweet. Hello, tweet. Hello. Typical software engineer work in the AI days, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Some people yet use it, not enough. Some are very against it because that's gonna take your like software engineer job, and I agree. As a simple software engineers, we're dying, let's say. We're stopping to exist. There's no need for a coders any longer, or like the need is going down. We're gonna need like a product software engineer, like product engineer, I don't know. So you're gonna be like talking with AIs and just making sure that everything is working, using your experience you gained before AI came live. So that's gonna be interesting because you will not be able to get that experience with AI. If AI is doing that thing and like, okay, it doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? I have no bloody idea. Just fix it, and then you're talking with AIs and trying to fix it, and you have no idea if it's fixed or not. So it's gonna be interesting. But that's good. That's gonna mean that I have a value in the market. For me, it's good. Anyway, welcome to the playthrough of Esoteric Ebb. I have no bloody idea what's that on top, and it's annoying. Okay, it's gone. I have no bloody idea what the game is. I've heard it's really like it's different. It's I don't know. Somebody like recommended because of the Baldur's Gate 3, which is very weird recommendation based, and this great game. I forgot the name. Yeah. Someday I will come to life. And now we're going to the near thing, right? Like AI and emotions. Every shepherd knows the sound. It bellows up the river. Earth lives in the silver of land. Torna's lament, folk prayer. Ah, so we have, okay. Oh, so there is a lore, there is uses, and there is a role. Wow. Is that all? Because I was clicking some stuff. No, okay, that's all. Oh yeah, we're gonna spend some time here. This strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it is only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities, but why? The search for meaning is as vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. To protect the innocent, to lead the weak, to sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement, to literally die. Become a zealot, regain your honor. Set out on your divine mission. Okay, I see. Okay, that's gonna be a fun game. The cleric's unique take on strength. Higher strength allows you to equip extra items, be violent, or mainly useful. So if you want to read and or, you just read it R. Be violent, mainly useful in encounters. Religious fervor and aesthetic nationalism. What? Okay. Increased manhood. Cool. A high strength cleric votes for the party of Norvik. Prays to his dead god. He uses bird force on puzzles. That's me. That's me. He uses bright force on puzzles. Punches big bad evil guys in the face. Oh, that's also me. Wants to become a real human hero. Yeah, loves quest. Yes, simple as. A low strength cleric is a weak, sniveling rat. Bows down to anyone stronger. No. Can't handle the banter. Gives up when the going gets tough. Is afraid of women. Doesn't care about quests. This is like, yeah, I'm sold. I make screenshots all the time. I'm sold. I know I want to have strength to like maximum. Like there's so much good things about strength now. But if everything's gonna be selling the stats this way, I'm gonna have a problem. Taking notes when even not needed, that's also true. It is imperative to simply explain to these people they have the right to choose. Belief in oneself is just. Wealth is built from within. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise. The haste with which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance. And of course, your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions. It's all about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you, to grab as much as you can while the grabbing is good, to progress towards a new future full of freedom. So those who look out for themselves can prosper and survive. I promise you, no one else will. With enough dexterity, you can steal anything. Pick locks, sneak, dodge traps, and roll initiative. React quickly as a dashing rogue. Become rich as a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. Okay. And a high dexterity cleric votes for the revolutionary. Free striders collect piles of shiny coins. Okay, I like it. Acts first in every counter. Avoid trouble before it brews. Always was a witty reply. Has a witty reply. Looks out for himself. Takes big risk and wins every time. A low dexterity cleric takes big risks and fails every time. Doesn't notice anything in time. Stumbles over his own feet. Drops the ball, figuratively and literally. Is slow, mentally and physically. Is dirty poor. Very embarrassing. Damn, I don't want to be embarrassed. Constitution. Always listen to your hungry stomach. Okay. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is harsh and unforgiving. It will beat you to a pulp with words and sticks. So listen to your gut. The instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It is the voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. Every choice you make, every emotion you accumulate, can be traced back to the lower half of that stomach of yours. Follow it. Retain the mortality of fleshy logic. Simple, easy, truthful. Yeah. Constitution is needed for hit points. Control your body and its esoteric connection. Your political party polled 2% last week and you don't care. Pain is good for you. Okay. Why my proficiency? I didn't want to have proficiency. I picked 2 of those. Ah. Okay. Anyway, let's go back. High Constitution Cleric keeps forgetting there is an election. What is this game about? Focuses on the good things in life. It's tougher than entropy. I really don't know anything about this game. What's the goal? I don't know. It's tougher than entropy. Keeps his neuroticism in check. Talks with the spirits in the walls. Listen to his gut. He's already dead. A low Constitution Cleric will die. Panics over everything. Listen to his gut and is wrong. Has no control of his bodily functions. Can't handle the pain. Has no special connection with the walls. Fair. A glorious design. Let those who learn late through merit of ability and nothing else. Intelligence. Measures your ability to recall, store and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. It is only proper for you to hold this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simple. Pure, unadulterated ego. I have no bloody idea. I cannot take intelligence because I have no idea what's that. There's like adult, rated, knowledge rules the world. So to show you one day late the week. Bring your genius to the masses. If they do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything about the past. Therefore, it is only rational you truly know the future as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. So propaganda guy. Higher intelligence lets you prepare more spells. Think, plan and execute an actual plan. Complete the Magoratic return. Vote for yourself. Be a genius without peers. Vote for the best wizard, you. Despises and envies the gods. Solves every mystery with ease. Masters arcane magic. Spouts historical facts for hours. Is dismissive towards those lesser. Knows everything. A low intelligence cleric knows nothing. Is both ignorant and confident. Oh no. Oh no. Makes up tidbits to seem smart. Is very sentient. Cannot intentionally solve mysteries. Is an idiot. Duh. Okay, guys. At the large crumble upon their heavy forms, the mystical falter at the crucial point, the small rise to the occasion. Wisdom measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you, to feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathic bond with her wants and fears, her dreams and hopes. You can read people, for good or bad, and pick up details others would pass by. It is your belief in the heart of all folk, to give and share what you have, and completely and utterly selfless. It is the only true road to redemption. Gods only know how hard you try. I don't think I'm gonna be this one. Higher wisdom lets you empower your spells. Be kind and see the good in all folks. Egalitarian hope of the Azalgan working class. There are no big bad evil guys. Okay, yeah, absolutely. High wisdom. Votes for the Asgalian Workers' Party, hates nothing except hierarchies, embraces his feminine side, follows his bleeding heart, masters primal magic, reads body language like a champ, notice all details, is an obviously fool, the low wisdom cleric, misreads cues all the time, does not think about the lower class, does not get people, fails at spotting traps. Guys, he's not aware of where he is, like, what's going on here? I'm so confused, there is nothing. Okay, I see that I increased the font size and like, well, yeah, this will not work. Alright, it's gonna be fixed? No, it's not fixed. Anyway, lore charisma. There's a finger here. Okay. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk, to think them capable of making rational and informed decisions, devoid of personal bias and emotional conduct, is frankly inspiring. Charisma measures your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality, but they don't need to know that. Smooth talk your way into any position of your liking. You can be affiliated with any known faction or thought. Reality is molded around your will. Like a chameleon, become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. With high charisma, you get an automatic discount in selected stores near you. Win everything, every conversation, say the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. High charisma. Votes for whatever makes him popular. Was socialized as a child. Knows what to say to win favors. Can actually flirt with some buddies. Loves to mind control people. Sees truth as a suggestion. Has no soul. A low charisma isn't very likable. Doesn't know how to act with people. Fumbles the buddies. Fierce conversations, is like the opposite of a skilled orator, has no style. Okay. Then we have some background focuses. Punching bag, Kronos first. You're a farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course you'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually you figure out how to cope with it. Troll Kira, you don't remember it, but you know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivates you. Sometimes it felt impossible to live up to. Kiosk kid. Oh. Your mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspaper. Lore enthusiast. Spending time alone in the city, you often ended up at the Derovian library. The strange history of Jor's realm was a constant companion to you. Crowd pleaser. Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly pick up on their slang and radical emoji, doing anything to get real friends. Little weirdo. You were a novelty to them. The boy who would do or say anything for their attention, or their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. Asgalist activist. Fascist. Your friends soon introduce you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos and wars. Dwarf propaganda. Earthguard recruit. After your arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 3 grueling years in training drilled on the city code and virtues, but you survived. One friend. You really ever only prayed for that one thing during those lonely years. But the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage, as always. Your knack for scribing got you promotion to the cleric duty. Speak out of the ranks, you quickly show deep devotion to your divine city. Tower apprentice. Joining towers is an honor bestowed upon a few. Arcane prodigy. So okay. Alas palm. Never end up well for you, whatever the politic. Faithful harbinger doesn't say anything on here. This is like when I was born. There's something wrong. Praying to the dead god whose whisper linger in the air, slowly fading. Esoteric expert, revolutionary scribe, dexterity, intelligence, abject, apostate, constitution. This is dead cleric. Okay. So, what's for example randomize? It's fine, it's just almost fun. Oh, come on, that was like fun. That was like fun. How dare you? How dare you? Okay. I think we're gonna go with strength because I like quest. So +1 here. Nah, dexterity, nah. Thinking about intelligence or charisma. Let's go that way. Okay, if we want to have a background that fits that, do we have like strength? Oh, Palace Pound. As a rising talent, you often found yourself amidst at the politics of superior despite your best effort. It never ended well. You must be very good student when you were at the university. Yeah, I was repeating 3 years, dude. When people are taking the title that I took, it's taking 3.5 years. By standard, it took me over 5 years. So yeah, I was good. Absolutely. So we want to probably be very strong. I wonder if this game is about actually fighting. Doesn't look like. Actually I want to be stupid. Wisdom, yes, also. So let's improve those things. It might be more funny. We'll see though. Maybe not so stupid. Sometimes I might be just annoyed that I cannot do something. Okay. Finish. Done. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it. So they send you. An idiot cleric. Held by one with incredible conversational skills. Complete your quest in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices. And remember to always play the winning side. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you can have a good time, Chris. And if you ever feel lost in the lore, just keep in mind you've got 8 intelligent. That was a good one. Yeah, just simple biscuit. Speak with that. 3rd level necromancy. Casting time 1 action. Okay, so like in D&D, more or less. Components, whatever, VSM. Duration 10 minutes. You grant the assemblage of life intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the question you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. The spell fires if the corpse was the target of the spells within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. That was, in D&D, there was like different number, right? 3. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. This spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body and only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it dies, and can't speculate about further events. This is me before I was born. Your truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Intelligence, success, Rag. Your name is Rag. Rag doesn't sound right. No one calls you by your name. Am I talking with my stats? Charisma, yeah, nobody likes you, boo-hoo. What? Wisdom, you're often referred to as a cleric. So my name is... Intelligence, yes, speak it! I don't have a choice. Right. Correct. Your answer. You answer another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? Charisma, success. What is this, an interrogation? Constitution, success. You are dead. Dexterity, success. Dead. How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? That does not mean gone. What are you? Fucking poet, I'm gonna be reading them. I'm gonna be quoting. What's an occupation in this context? This is for sure about your job. You know, the job. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. I have a very important job to do. You do, and it will be great payday. It takes a while before the next question is posed. That was my... Huh? What is your current goal? The Goblin Chieftain, she needs you. Why all those questions? Charisma. This fellow wants something, no idea what though. You should probably lie. Tell him you're collecting taxes or something. That'd be fun. I'm the thief collector. Yeah, that should scare them. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending and spinning. Charisma. This setup has to be. Wisdom. Is there Asgalists? Yes, they are decent. Possibly. Dexterity. We've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make your own choices thanks to the revolution in Free Striders. Elections are... exhausting. Uh-oh, that was a red one. Strength. It hides in the back of your skull, a fact that you are bound to be nationalist. And it frightens you, the pressure. I'm actually... I have no idea. It's like Asgalists, possibly decent. You're free to make your own choices thanks to the revolution in Free Striders. It can be also nationalist and gonna be fun. Maybe. Yeah, let's go nationalist. Election week. You conform, you follow suit. Do not be a nail in a world of hammers. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Drowning in the river. Constitution. Now's your chance. Break free. I died when he died. I am not dead. So? Okay. We're done. Oh, okay. Okay. That's weird. Install your game, no wonder you choose it. Did it? Is it? Why you say so? Can I click on that? No, cannot. Can't you click? Oh, that was weird symbols there. Please save me from myself. You need to read the essays to proceed, that's true. I didn't know. But then again, maybe I knew. Oh. This is for clicking. This is also for clicking, like a hidden papyrus. Move. Yeah. Day 1, March 22nd. A fresh start. Your body aches. It's stiff, as if you slept for days. Don't sleep in the armor, damas. Yeah, ready for your glorious quest to continue. Can I click on the quest? Yeah. Quest, a task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. Check your stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Panic, sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake. Ears begin to form. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. Look around you. A circular stone chamber, a storage for apples and corpses. That's a very weird combination. Those piles of apples. Is this Tolstad? Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress and one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Yours Pillar, a sprawling tunnel network and water line, the greatest trade hub in Ascani. You're at Tolstad right now. River Torna, the second longest documented river along the coast, splitting the band of Ascani in half. Ascan, one of 8 bands along the coast, it is called Mountainous Ram. This is your home, also referred to as Ascani. Interchangeable. Wait, what's this about the quest? Oh yes, a quest. You're on a quest to save the city. Earth be blessed. Earth, your god. Save the city? Yes, save it from the jaws of democracy. Do I remember everything? No, sure. Do you have some sort of amnesia? Your thoughts are scattered. But your mind is fine. Okay, but what's the quest again? You had a job, the tea shop job. Tea shop job? Yeah! The tea shop that blew up. Easy job, you'll be done in a day or two. The quests? I like those. Good attitude. There's always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. Wait, how much time do I have? Until the election, duh. Which is in 6 days. No, it's not. What the hell? It's in 5 days. Intelligence fell. That was okay. Depends on your definitions. Okay. Definitions of what? Time? The Patra was very clear. Handle the tea shop before election day. You must honor this request and complete this quest. Time only advances when you make a new choices and dialogues. So I can quit? Okay, so that's 8:13. Just a job? So I've done this before. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lies more in some basic hard military service, as well as a few years at the towers. Outcard. Outcard, the heroes of Norway, keepers of city law, defenders of humanity. Your brothers. Some voice acting. Yeah, that's what I'm doing when I'm reading the books for my kid. Yeah. Good, there is no woman voice. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. But you've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. 5 days or there's also bullshit politics involved here. You'll love it. Nah, I cannot make. I'm just gonna do this like this. Just like, no, this is not working. I mean, nothing is working, but I'm just like, playing. I'm having fun. 100%. Yeah, I know. Can I think about the? Can I think about this first? Time is limited. It is a lot to. You feel dizzy. Why? The weight of the Earth Guard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. Your body aches. Its contents rotting. You must consume an apple now. There are many apples here, and corpses. Corpses? What the hell is this place? Just take it easy. You may have failed getting the first 200 or 300 people to like you. But you've got 500,000 other folks to fool in the city. I have no bloody idea which kind of voice I'm doing for which kind of like stat. It is with almost confidence that you know eventually someone has to love you. If your stats are high or low enough, themes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. What can I do here? I'm so very confused. That's usually the case. One step at a time. Okay, get going. Okay, can I jump? No. Questing tree. What? The tea shop that blew up. Your purpose on Tulsa is to investigate an exploded tea shop. Locate this and establish and gain entry. Election week. The very first election in Norwegian history will take place in just a few days' time. What will you vote for? You've shown your preference for the party of Norvik one single time in the last few days. A true Outguard veteran. Yeah, Norvik sounds like nationalist. That looks like a F1 race. Cleric, empty feet. I will not. No, I will not. Oh, dude, I was trying to. So. No, I will not. Do not take it off. Okay. This is practically my face. Oh. Goblin Garden, tool set. Okay, so we have a map. Earth is my god. Ulfgard, the heroes of Norvik. Okay. Again, this is geography. So it's actually worth to click on those. Maybe it's gonna be needed. Right now, I'm not gonna be rereading that. Spellbook. Cure wounds. This is prepare spells. The amount of spells you currently have prepared. You can prepare spells by visiting a shrine. The amount you can prepare is 2 plus your class level plus your intelligence modifier. What's my intelligence modifier? The difficulty class. This is the DC a target has to achieve when rolling to save against one of your spells. And I have 1. Anyway, okay. A sealed vase is marked as an organ disposal. Okay, so I need... How close I need to be to that? This one labeled Misk? What? Truthful behold. Behold? A vase of leaves. Smells lovely. Okay, so truffle. Thank you. Incense. Easily burn spices. No spices. Spices. Herbs. Okay, what's here? It's a corpse under a blanket. Engage, talking. Do we have the spell? You stare at a blue eye. It's dropped over the outline of someone. Okay, I have low intelligence. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. Give it up, nothing to gain here. Curious behavior to lie perfectly still under a blanket like this. Perhaps he requires assistance? Sir, please don't ignore me. Silent treatment, huh? Funny. No breathing, no movements, nothing. I'll actually check under the rug. Underneath you find the cold corpse of a human, and we can click on that. Charisma. Human, tall and beautiful like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Looking over him you find a hair, pale skin, has got a beard too, and he was alive once. Yeah, this guy looks fresh, like he could just sit up and talk to you. The DC difficulty class of a dice choice is determined by how challenging that roll will be for you. Examining him closer. DC, we're gonna throw a 20 minus 1. I'm good with the corpses, right? Okay, let's do this. Damn it! There's something strange here. We must look closer. Lean in and look closer. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Make sure to check the back as well. Try to move the corpse. The moment you touch it, black veins appears over its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes from over you. Your stomach drops. Ugh. Okay, I'm dead. Death saving throws. I'm failing, guys. I know there was like followed by a wave of pain. I almost died. Necrotic energies, let go of the damned corpses. Drop it. The moment let you go, the pain subsides. The dark marks of its skin disappear as quickly as they showed up. What a horrific spell. This corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. They should at least have a sign up. Like, don't touch the dead. They're full of black magic. You slowly cover up the corpses once more. Let's not speak of this. There's lying corpses and there's so much dialogue. It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it loud, okay? It will be dishonorable. Only take that which you need for your quest. Who was this guy? Just a man, a dead man. An honorable dead man. Why is he here? This is a morgue, a lake house, literally. The apples make it hard to believe, but yeah. Must be one of a deal to put those two together. What the hell kind of magic is cast on this thing? Whatever it is, do not touch it again. I should stop bothering the corpse now, leave. Actually, I'm gonna steal truffle. Yeah, let's take money and apple. What's that? This isn't yours, isn't it? But I'm gonna take it. Ooh. The cloak is thrown up on the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your clothes. Oh! An earth-gone cloak add-on. It has been ripped to shreds at the base, but you could still use it. Please don't, this thing is disgusting. Weigh it in your hands. Yeah. It is heavy. Wring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It is still quite wet. Should I wear this? No. Of course you should wear it. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. But I'm not a rogue. Sorry, the word "I'm not a rogue" is not in your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. That's not one word, though. So pedantic. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I really love my pouch of holding. Yes, yeah, we are very lucky. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It is property of the state. Treat it as such. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now go put on your cloak and rob some people, crossed, relocate some resources. Equipping items temporarily alter your ability scores. Right. So this one dexterity but removes the charisma. Well, I do care more about charisma, but how does it look like if I'm taking... okay, no. Yeah, might be. An apple looks better than the ones in the pile. Let's triple that. Point and click also. What's that? A divine shrine. Engage. The runes fill your senses as you approach. The color is... sorry, this is a string guy. The color is faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Are these rare? No. You will find shrines like this all over Norvik. We were talking about Norvik. Norvik, your home city. Founded by your god towards the end of the Coast War. It is built up of several layers of ancient ruins. Coast War, the Great War. A conflict between the Arcanists of Reed as well as every other nation connected with them across the coast. A horrible waste of human lives which claimed millions of lives. There was no honor in this fight, that you know. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. Earth. I need to pray to Earth. You may pray as you wish. A sacred shrine left in this state is insult to Earth and all of his people. Indeed. Yet, you are very much aware that is not the worst. You'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but it is not yet lost. How poetic. You're also aware the city is very much in need of change. Change from what? An honorable lifestyle? A peaceful city for humans to prosper in. Change from stagnation and mire of decay. Earth's crusade brought triumph. The corruption brought after his fall is due to exactly that kind of filthy rhetoric. You're certainly allowed to be wrong in your opinion there. Stop complaining, it won't solve anything. Sure, but you must stay vigilant. Do not let free striderism destroy your way of life. But don't stand in the way of your people's prosperity. You stubborn idiot. You greedy filth. This is giving me a headache. Politics is exhausting. Okay, removes the apples. It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. A small improvement, but big in the heart. These old things are still around, huh? A remnant of blindness and decay. Hard to let go of old national pride, but progress will always lead the way. Kneel and move on. The shrine hovers over you. You feel small. To cast spells, you must first prepare them as shrines. Oh, yeah. So prepared spell can be cast when the cleric has a reason to do so, either in or out of dialogues. Each cast expands one spell slot. So prepare the spells. We do have only one. I'm gonna click on that. What else we can do here? Wait, can't I heal here? Through divine assurance or something? Yes. Possible? The gods are kind to you. Okay, so we need to have 13. But we have -3 because we removed the apples? What the? Okay. Damn it. Failure. You focus your mind on Earth's symbol, his red eye. You recite a few words of remembrance before you sense the channel strings around the shrine. They converge upon you. Mend you. Oh, okay. So it healed us, but not a lot. Huh? Well, that's something. Sure is. But you sense there is something you missed? What were the words, the ones you learned at the towers? The towers, the home base of the Order Arcane Clerics of Norvik, also known as the Old... Cleric, a servant of a god, deeply devoted and spiritually connected, typically a divine spellcaster given power through their deity. What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. Earth, father of Norvik. You have devoted life to follow in his footstep. Elim, the Mender. A real lady, this Mender. You've heard the stories, beautiful, terrifying. All the old stereotypes rolled into one. This look from her could turn a man's heart on his dying breath. Though most men have a story like that, so it's probably more a woman thing than an elf goddess thing. She would not respond if you had something to tell her. She's mostly known around these parts as that crazy witch that broke in and charmed 100 warriors back in the day. It's a classic tale, but Earth had a nice job with her, and everything was fine. Earth and Elim stayed away from each other's business. Official at last. List. She died a couple of decades before Earth did. Nowadays the elves are a bit more expansionistic. What the... Okay. Talking the Gambler. A trickster that I've got only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Trying to talk it would, if you, for some reason, would get a response on a result in the exact opposite of whatever you wanted. I'm done. So you are. Can you heal me again? Yes? Possible? You failed already, now do it for real. Okay, not now. Then later, perhaps. Okay, I'm done. Okay. There's someone, of course, we're gonna be... What's that? A very important piece of paper. Okay, so of course take it. A voting card. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. It's probably not good to have it with us. Oh. A pile of apples. Engage. You started a pile of apples. Don't walk away. You know what's good for you. Apples are good for you. I have no idea what voices I was making for them. Whose apples are there? As these? Not yours. This is the only one I remember. Maybe they're grown some... No, this is like a wizard thing. That should be like... Maybe... No, that's not a good one. Maybe they're grown somewhere... below it. Okay, I'm screwed. From the ground or from trees? Should this be stored alongside corpses? Nah, it's a health hazard. Of course not, it's nasty. Something tells you that. No, they should not. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? You are not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. It would be greatly beneficial. Don't waste your time here. At the very least, don't eat the last fresh ones. Please don't. You're not Apple Boy anymore. Ability check. Roll d20 with your modifiers to get a unique outcome. Remove the bad apples first. Most of the apples appear fine to you, but you move away a handful that will get you funny. Gonna command that's a lot of apple? Yes. Okay, start eating. Constitution. Yes, first success. You look upon this challenge with determination. Your stomach is empty. Begin. Again, the first apple goes down the hatch. There's only first apple going smooth so far. Another one. Number 2 goes well. You chew it in peace. Now the third one. Yeah, that sure was an apple. Going smooth so far. Next one. This one was harder. Your stomach fights the test. It's getting difficult. One more should be fine. This is the limit. As you chow down on the apple, you feel your jaw ache. Your hand shake. Apple overdose, dangerous stuff. Life experience. No such thing, come on. You feel refreshed. For a moment, at least. The pile of apples towers over you still. You've barely made a dent. Yeah, so... Why did you do this again? Yes. Eat the apple, apple boy. Feel sick. As you feel sick, you see something sticking out of the pile of apples. A piece of paper? No. Dancing light, spell scroll. Lucky busters. Dastard, one buster. Those are worth a fortune, relatively speaking. Oh, and the scroll is just for simply cantrip. Oh well. You quickly memorize the scrolls consuming into your psyche, as you always do. Some people at the towers used to fear your innate power to master magic like that, which is understandable. It's pretty terrifying. Cantrips are a spell that can be casted well outside of dialogues. They do not consume any spell slot. You can access your cantrips in the bottom right. Very cool. Check out the cantrip. Bottom right, bottom right. Okay, here. You create a torch-sized light. Within range, making it appear as a torch antenna or glowing orb. Okay. And this one. Cool. Oh, we have ads, so we're gonna wait. Okay, let's go on a lot of reading, guys. That's a lot of reading. Which game I was thinking about? I was thinking about the game. It's like very similar, but I do see a difference right away. But also was reading. I don't remember the name. Disco Elysium, exactly. This one. This one also had a lot of reading. This is a good game. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. I just... yeah, and like, we are at the first location, and we just interacted with 5 things. There's like guy here, there's a singular apple, there was like this piece of scroll, there was like question mark here, there was the dagger, there was like chest, there was like basket of apples. Another crate? Yeah. That's gonna take some time. This is not. Why do I see those guys? Fun. Another really good game. Yeah, exactly. Oh, tower defense fast. Is it like... I was playing this game. I wonder if they add more content. That was very small content when I was playing this. Seems like it. Is there still... Okay, that's a demo. Demo. Yeah, I was reading recently also about Resident Evil 1 that it's very possible that we're gonna get some remakes. I'm probably gonna wait for Resident Evil. Why is Dead Space on top sellers? That's a very old game, but very cool one though. Oh, have you played Slay the Spire, the first one? I'm really thinking about playing this as the next one. Check it out. This is early access, so there's like a limited scope. Like, come on, overwhelming positive. Already on early access. You played the first one. Did you like the first one? No. Overlooking. Huh? Blogger Mars Tactic. Oh, this one. But the demo is still... Oh, there is still a demo for that. That is your beer. Is this how you say in German? This is not my beer? Or is it in English? Or it's in Chinese? Or is it in... Oh, you're true? What? Which one? Oh, come on, then. That is German, okay. I mean, maybe in English, I just never heard of it. I mean, I've heard like... This is not my pair of shoes. No. I don't know. But I get what you mean. Like... So I was interested in playing this demo, so we might actually have one day a demo day. But not only this one. Oh, Darkest. No, it's not here. There was this pirate survival game. I don't remember. Anyway, we are out to the break. Cool, let's continue reading. There's a singular apple. This one looks good, so let's eat it or take it. I can tab. I can tab. Okay, what's that? Behold, divine scripture, where it does not belong to. Shield of Faith. Memorize Shield of Faith. Good. Personal abjuration. Yeah, I'm not yet deciding because we probably need to understand a little more. A great mountain of apples. I can run. This guy, he just won't move. Behold, a guy, he looks indecisive. Trifle? Pickpocket item 15. Shall we? Shall we remove the wisdom tooth of this guy? Like, we don't... making them unnotice me? Like, what the heck? Like, it's like... How do you pull someone wisdom tooth without they noticing it? That would be a fun procedure. Well, you know what? We're gonna do this, but after the talk. Engage first. You approach a shambling man by the apple pile. Well, this is a zombie. He does not acknowledge your presence. He is unaware of you. Greetings, citizen. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon the right face. What is your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen. Wait, is this a zombie? Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. Not even a groan? How disappointing. I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? The zombie does not even groan in your direction. Casually show them, oh yeah, like casually, like, He just keep working slowly. What's he work? You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. I see. I can check if you're in good mood or not. When you have a new Mac, you must be in good mood too. I mean in a good mood. Mad. Mag. So I have a mag because of mood. Did you know that? I'm thinking of voting for nationalists. They've got a good plan for the future of the city. The zombie just keeps moving apples. With the patriarchs in power, we'll get rid of all you undead and all other evils in Norvik, once and for all. You have become a nationalist. Oops. Gain 10 XP. For choosing the political stand 2 times. The fleshy bolt line doesn't repel or counter your words. Am I boring you? The zombie careful place another apple. What's he doing? Seems to be fizzing over the apples. Or something. Should I defeat the zombie? Yes. It is only just. Undead are not allowed in Norvik. Guy's not harming anyone. Honestly, he's probably a more productive member of society than you. No offense. Okay, we're gonna have a fight. Attack. Yes, deal with this fool creature. Encounters are turn-based conflicts where each participant takes turns in rolling dice and taking actions. During your turn, you are able to perform 1 die action as well as cast 1 spell of your choosing. The order is determined by an initiative roll. Don't let this stumbler get the jump on you now. Dexterity check. 10. 12. 11. Okay, we won. Fight. You're quick. You got this. Your turn. Show him no mercy. No. Stay. Do not make the first move. Why? Why? Because we are exhausted? DC 9. Pretty high. Pulse, like, yeah. We have +2 here, we have +1 here, we need 7. Hold up close fist and say, here, look at this. Then quickly try to trip him. Keep your composure, wait and see. But that's, yeah, that's like, I know, I wanted to fight. Shove him. Yeah, ooh! Putting your weight on it, you push the zombie backward. He attempts to stabilize himself while stumbling around. The slow zombie just stands there. I'm so sorry about this zombie now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, he's reacting. It's just taking some time. The zombie is hostile. This undead abomination must be apprehended before he causes damage to innocent. You should probably try to de-escalate. Just tip. Sweet girls, try to manipulate him. Pretty hard. No, it's gonna be easier. Grab him, get his arm. Yeah. You successfully grab his arms. Your thick gloved hands wrap around his frail wrist and keep them stable. He's not getting away now. His neck snaps around. The withered face now facing yours. Yeah, you really pissed him off. You can tell, since you're such a people's person. The zombie bites down on your heart. It hurts, even through the armor. This ends now. Your final chance. Do not falter. The zombie is weak. Dominated. No, finish this with a suck-up. Good. Knock him out. Knock a second level transmutation. Unlocks things. The definition of locked has been stretched over the centuries, but the spell works on most closed containers or entryways. Is this a freaking spell called knock? Yes. Catching your breath, you stare at the now unmoving creature. Gain experience 15. Justice. Dispense. Now you go loot him. Get a fancy tooth. Victory. I don't know if we did good or not. But we did it. Okay, trifle. Let's take the wisdom tooth. Yeah. And of course we're gonna put this in our mouth, because why not? Behold, a basket of apples seem like okay-ish. What's that? An almost empty box, except for a stale treat and pouch. Almost. Okay, some gold. Cool. Imported goods. The receiver is marked as AWBT. A glow glass, very common magic item. A craft filled with sand. We can engage it? You approach a crate full of sand. We're gonna be having a dialogue about the crate of sand. Yes. They've imported sand to Norvik? For what? Glass blowing? Inspect the crate. You know there's a little marking on the back with the letters HBWT. That was a different one. It was HWBT? The lid has been tossed behind it. Look at the sand. The crate is filled to the brim. It's just sand. Touch the sand. Your gloved hand strays across the surface. The sand shifts slightly at your touch. Underlying choices are more risky, but might offer more reward. Go deeper. You dive in with your whole hand, fingers first. This one does not. What? Then you feel a tug, a grip, and finally pull. Wait, Your shadow is almost pulled out of its socket. Struggle. Oh my god. Great of sand. You manage to keep it from engulfing most of your arm, but in the process, the sand grabs onto the front of your helmet. Your face is now sinking. Bite it? You grab the rim of the crate with both hands. But as you put your entire adrenaline-filled arms to work, you feel energy being sapped from your veins. You are being sucked. Yeah, I'm being sucked. That's what I'm doing. Like, out of your skin. It's vampire sand. As you keep pushing, you realize you could get out at this point. However, then you would have to leave the helm behind you. Damn it. There you need to keep the helmet on? Yes, you do. Minor leaves. Please. Damn it, try to keep your helmet on. Your muscle turned to mush as you stopped your struggle. Okay. Escape without losing your helmet. Let's do it. Yes. You grab the rim of the crate with both hands. The hazy noise of a head, no longer filled with so much blood, screams in your ears. I will not die in this crate. Push. Filled with pure fires of adrenaline, your muscles creak and your bones crack. And it pays off within seconds. The rock-hard grip of the sand loosens. Then it drops entirely. You swing your head back, filling your lungs with air as a trail of sand follows you. Go. Clear your sand. Within an instant, the sand snaps back into the crate. Not a single grain dropping to the floor. You stumble back. Glancing over the crate, you see its content now lies still, like nothing happened. You should put on the lid to make sure that's not happen to someone else. Actually, I want to do this again. Shake your head, get rid of the sun in your ears. It helps. Okay, I've healed. Am I alive? Yes. Carefully put on the lid. You take a very, very careful step forward. It's great. Grab the lid and you place it gently on top. Your job is done. I've done a great service to the community. Pat myself. Okay, so I cannot do this again. That was fun. A slightly broken standard issue art guard plate. Let's take it. Oh, we're gonna be even more silly. But okay, let's do it. We're gonna be more strength. There's power. It looks like Isil. No, what's the name of the sword that Isildur had? No, I had no idea. Oh, it's bad. I don't remember. There's a door inside this tunnel. Stairs leading down far into the city below. Spiral staircase, ancient. Okay, we're going up, I guess. First. Divine intervention as a cleric. No, whatever. Whiskin's lair. Good morning, cleric. Oh, live people. No. First, let's see what's that. An empty pot. Yeah, of course. Well, let's see. Looking inside, you find the spot to be empty. There is fear. You must grow sturdier. Okay, leave it. Mushrooms, probably edible. Probably. Consume. Wait, when are we gonna start Resident Evil? I mean, play Silent Hill first, you know? I mean, I've read... I really want to play Resident Evil, but I want to play the franchise, and I've just learned today that they're probably doing a remake of the first one. I just want to see when we can expect the remake of the first one, if that's gonna be like, I don't know, somewhere. We can play other horror games. You want me to watch a scream? I'm not screaming, I'm just like... Tray of all incense, some is still usable. Or just gonna be like, no. Something more like that. No, too much reading. Engage. So many books, basic manuals, organic historic novels. Some of them stand out you as a classic. It could be useful to refresh your mind. The book stands you bookishly, what the hell? Read autobiography Prax by Lord Delius Prax. Take a look at the first page. This page is door. Okay, that's actually short. I shall endeavor to recount the journeys of mind born to greatness, a will tempered by the crucible of ambitions and spirit bound to the relentless pursuit of the arcane. My name is Felix Prax. It goes on making grandiose statements on his personal abilities of magic. Know this. Okay, I don't want. Oh, we gain experience. Like, I really dig this idea. Okay, because I'm lost. He goes on magic grandiose statements on his personal abilities of magic. Know this, I write not for the masses, but for the few who possess the clarity of vision to see beyond the veil of mediocrity. To them, I offer my life as a lesson and legacy, that they might learn from my prearms and avoid the pitfalls that lie in wait for the unwary. You remember the first chapters dealing with youth, growing up in the ruthless court of a rival house, the Hugging Shacks, houses struggles against relentless oppositions and bullying. Power is not born of blood, nor inherited by the fortune of birthright. It is cultivated in the crucible of the mind, refined by the fires of discipline, and sharpened by the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Let those who seek to rule first learn to kneel before the altar of wisdom, for it is there that true strength is forged. A glorious design, let those who learn. Of course, you're a wizard after all. Potter. Wizard, a book-learned arcane spellcaster. Typical plays Jor's string by memorizing and executing esoteric rituals and chants. Esoteric, the magic of Jor and his strings. The cause is fused with it. Jor. Jor, the name of our realm. Also the name of our legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. The word would be better if I ruled it. Like Prax did. Okay. Yes, it would. Flip through the pages. In the second half, Prax begins to talk about his eerie political career, the intricacies of magnocratic bureaucracy. What is this game? How he learned to play the game well enough for himself to reach a dictatorship as the youngest megatocratic rule ever. It's always hard to read a person through pages, but this dude is clearly dancing around his massive ego. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Impressive even. The rest is mostly a collection of meditations surrounding magic and power. A strong leader with clear intent. In purest form is neither good nor evil. It is a tool, a force to be wielded by those with the intellect to do so. Yet let us not be so naive as to think that power alone grants one the right to rule. The arcanist must also be a statesman. For the whims of unchecked magic can lead even the wisest astray. Govern with an iron hand, but let that hand be guided by the principles of reason and justice. Thus shall the state prosper, and thus shall the legacy of meritocracy endure. What? Okay, in the halls of power, blah blah blah. This is the way too much reading. Why would you open book it then? Shut the book. You shut it, look up the title once more. Okay, but we got 5 experience, worth it. We need 300. Read folktales. Opening the Trill Sisters book show you an index of several tales, many of which you heard growing up. Stories for children are useless, do not waste time here. Oh, come on. Out of tales, you see the one you remember the most, the one about the gnome and the titan. Read a little and the large. Okay. In the old days when dragons ruled the skies and titans wandered the earth, there lived a gnome named Abacus, known far and wide as a half-wit. Whether by fate or folly, he often found himself in the oldest of places, and so it was that stumbled into the deep valley of Ascan. This valley was home to Kayamor, the Mist Titan, a colossal being with fur as thick as ancient forests and limbs that clutched the very mountains. His upper body was hidden in, or perhaps made of, the swirling mist that filled the valley. But on this day, the valley was not the serene refuge it had once been. The air was thick with ash, the rivers ran black, and the trees stood as charred husks. Azud, the ancient red dragon, had set the forest aflame, hoping to drive Kayamor from his domain and claim the fertile valley for himself. Experience 5. Kayamor was furious, his great form trembling with rage as he searched for the source of distraction. His eyes fell upon Abacus, who was wandering aimlessly, his tiny mind more puzzled by the sudden darkness than anything else. To think that Coast was filled with this beast of Jar at one point. They rained harshly and wildly. But it's not hard to see why some prefer their chaotic dominance to the tyranny of dragons. Continue the verses. Duke Lumchum, okay, who dares bring fire to where none should come? Asher's taint mind sacred misspeak, smell one, lest you be missed. Habakkuk look up, squinting through the fog, and scratches his head. Fire? No. I've no fire to share, no flame do I bring, no ash to bear. For in the dark I see clear as day. This those who can't, that need the flame, they say. Rick loom chum, what nonsense from your tongue does come? Who is that needs this blaze, that blackens my mess and dims my days? Well, question thee, who needs a flame? To light their path and stoke their claim. Perhaps it is Eseth, the king, whose fires to your valley bring. Rick loom chum, the dragon's days are surely done. Guide me, Gnome, to where he lies. Together we shall dim his skies. The story goes on to wax about the friendship spark between this elder's titan and the silly little gnome, as he sought out Azut on his throne. The ancient red dragon then falls to the titan's might. One of these classic stories every child in Ascan is told growing up. Okay, another 5 experience points, sir. Okay, I think I'm gonna run the ads because I'm gonna go and say goodnight to my daughter, so be right back. Be right back, be right back. Very quickly, be right back. I need also chill with my mouth. Welcome. Well, okay, my because of the string, I am starting to losing my voice. Welcome back. Read the collect chance of Norway. Yeah, we're gonna be done with that soon. I'm wondering, like, the intelligence guy should be like more a wizard one. Probably I'm almost not doing those voice acting, but whatever. Like, what was the voice of the Gandalf impression? Okay. Oh. My calendar just full. And I need to make sure, because I have those things, calendar was based on this, and I don't want to stand on this. That's interesting. Okay, I don't see. That is something. That's like. Can you see that? It's like I don't know how you call that. But you use it to like pin something to the wall, not to the wall, to something that's like a board. And the calendar. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to find, but I don't see any. Maybe it's on the desk. Okay, there's another one. Okay, I think I see them all. Actually, I don't know how many was there. Anyway, my calendar. That's actually gaming calendar. Actually having the Requiem, Resident Evil Requiem. Requiem. How do you read that? Requiem. Not Requiem. That was like Resident Evil here. Here we had Downwalker. That was January. Actually, I should change it. So probably that's why. This is third one. Yeah. For the March. Yeah, this is one magazine that I'm actually collecting. More like collecting than reading, because I don't have much time any longer to read, but like I want to go back there. That means yes. Yeah. The April is that. And that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen for the April. Saros also probably gonna happen. Probably. This one might not happen. This one, Onimusha, I don't know. Have you played Onimusha? Because that's another part of something, right? Lords of the Fallen too. Have you played this Souls-like? The Polish one? Oh, this is gonna happen so much, yes. This is gonna happen so much. Wait, I will draw you. Yeah. This one also gonna happen. Absolutely. I always play all GTAs for the gameplay, for the single player. It's amazing. And Control, the last one. Okay. Oh, you played so much of it. Okay. I haven't. Of course I haven't. This is a printing edition of Pille's work, but still all probably came from the illest Norwegian printers. So how many times you like, if you play Dark Souls, Helios, like how many times you beat one game? Because I played so much of it, does it mean like, have you beat it at least one? Or you played more than one, or you just like try to 100% of that? On the first page, a short message is hand-scribbled in the corner. My belief lay in the collective humanity of Norvik. May you remember that. From this collection, with honor and grace. Lady. Is this a handwritten message from the second patriarch himself? Protect this book with your life. This is a sacred artifact. Fascinating. To think the pale man held such a treasure on oneself. Read the foreword. When it comes to Dark Souls, I will always platinum no matter what. Okay. Damn it. You're hardcore. You're hardcore. A dream of unity under earth. The book begins with a lengthy essay about the foundation of Rican culture values. It's really like a guide, if anything. on what a Norwegian person is, how their values come from various tribes in the old country, and how together they have formed something greater under earth. You've read this before, but you do get a better sense of what this all means now. It is, in some sense, a plea. A stern suggestion for every human in Narvik to lose any sense of former tribal identity, to embrace a new one, a Norwegian spirit. The text directly explains how a new Norwegian culture will help the city grow and fight against inequity and injustice for unity. Mainly by being generous and not hoarding wealth, among other things. Plus 5 XP. Oh no. Nah, But then finally, it does touch upon the connection with dwarves as well, and how the Norwegian spirit is not contained within humans only. Gained experience. It's just not blood, it's not just blood. It's sweat and tears as well. Those folk who unite with us will not be seen as an other. No, they're to our Earth's folk, they're to our Earth's guard. That's a long ass forward. Yeah, it's like 5 pages. Old man likes to ramble. Return as lament. I went with you to foreign shores, my lord, my guard. I pray you keep from harm the beasts, each shard a proof of your devotion. Thus I give myself to your folk. I give my life for a home at the river in that silver of land, to vanquish the beasts who roam, the evil who lair, the fires that burn, to build a life along the river. Every sharp shepherd knows the song. It bellows up the river. Earth lives in that silver of land. It is your favorite. Close the book. You shudder, looking upon the title one more time. This is a really great book. It is. Place the book back on shelf. You do so. It fits nicely back into the slot. A failure? This book does not deserve your toxic presence. If you were stronger, more capable, then perhaps you could have carried that weight. What? You really want the book? One day it could be yours. This is very confusing. I'm just putting back the book. Yeah, there's some issues with stealing going on here. Just ignore it. Let us forget this for now. The book stares at you from the shelf. Leave the books alone. That was weird. Okay, there's another book. Yeah. Tom lies upon the iron slab. You flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the pages. While the symbols appear to be readable, you do not understand the language. The verb is Draconum ars occulta. The author names appear to be Calcium Diminori. Diminori, anyone who uses this term for anything more is either an anti-freestyler or lives under a rock. Can I try to read it? No. You have no idea what it means. Right. I need to get my hands on comprehend languages. Right. This is a spell you use to keep repelled all the time. Find a spell scroll, maybe you could buy it somewhere. It's very common. Leave the tone alone. Will I remember? Of course I will not. Behold. Wait, is that? What? Beautiful? Ruined prayer book. -3 intelligence. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy branch-ish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. Was Kohnyu writing? Of the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. Experience. No. No. No! By Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours. Wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'd be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead. A John book is able to sustain humidity. Not underwater excursion. You should have protected Earth's chance more carefully. What a disgrace. Take the rain praying book. I think we broke it. We have new quests. Fix your own spellbook. Damn it. Damn it. The stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. Interesting. Very. Jor left his marker across the bounds. There is this universal sign of magic. The red eye of... Oh, I guess this is also colors of those guys. Human note caused trouble. Unlocked shells full of strange rocks. Can I triple? Okay. Nobody cares, it seems. Okay, let's talk with Lizard. Oh. What is this language? Oh, it's Chief of Security. Why do I... Can't read that. Oops. Ah. So I was able only to discover that this one is quite hostile. Stay on your feet. Not right now. Pocket watch yours? I can take it. Nobody cares. Gives me intelligence. Come on. We need to also like be next to places because some of those things are not... Oh. Like, yeah, this one. It's not active. Do not consume this sludgy liquids. No, I didn't want to. Your fate one day. Yeah, I'm stealing everything I can. Okay. Yeah, let's talk with this guy. Behold. Intelligence. What? It was just normal English. Haven't you recognized it? I mean, those symbols are like... I do recognize some of them. From like ancient, like not ancient, like medieval stories. Like, I think those was a simple, real symbol in something. This is like, I think, isn't it like Norwegian, like Viking thing? I don't know. Looks like it. I need more water. Okay, what we can steal from you? No! I did steal, but I didn't want to check it. I didn't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, well, it worked somehow. Thankfully. The pale one sits hunched over a stack of forms. Viscan, by the way. Local mortician. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. Another journal game, yes, on the top. Paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol. It's one lot of official documents of the city. That is the Great Purge of Norvik. Great Purge, the drake-like sea creature found along River Turna. Earth was known to tame these creatures, and eventually the Great Purge became the symbol of this great city. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death. This is death. I am Liskan, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this leech house. Keepers, you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. His smile cause you to stir a deep feeling of unease, as if it's almost there, but just not quite. Look around the room. Books and flasks litter the circular chamber. It's late and damp. There are several corpses present. I have a lot of questions. Perfectly understandable. I'm afraid to say, you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. River Takey, did it? They caught you in their net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. So, no that, just a bit wet. So I'm in fact alive? The payman stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. Where can I find this fisherman? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names. Sorry to say. But perhaps Waterlane? That's just a guess. Like what the hell? Just guessing names? Waterlane, the largest trade port in Norvik, located in the massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad, is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering, and it's the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges, considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world. Good guess. Lots of boaters hang out there. Either that or the Lock and Tavern. I hope you find them. Who were these fishermen? That's gonna be fishermen, then it's gonna be like river guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Find them. They hold the truth. How did they end up in the river? Not a river. The river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad. There are 7 bridges over the river turn connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. Sounds like the start of a great drinking story. Then I woke up in a lake house tale. You don't have a lot of those, so that's good. I would never fall. I must have been an assassination attempt. How awful. I have some other questions, I think. Do you know? DC 29? I cannot get there. Figure out what's weird about this guy. There's no way we can do this. -2 because there's a zombie downstairs. And we use dark magic on their corpses below? What the? There is a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. No. An undead abomination right below. I understand. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wanders as they please. Below. City below shorts for the city below the city. A phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and ruins below Narvik. Lots of monsters and stuff down there. Also riches if you delve deep enough. However, I will have to take this with a Lady Seaglef. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. HWBT, the Halfway Bridge Tribe, commonly called the Halfways. One of the 3 goblin tribes in Norvik and arguably the most influential, despite their small size. Led by Miska Seaglef, with their headquarters in the Goblin Garden in Tolstad. Oh. So it's all misunderstanding then. Good. Goblin Garden, a dwarven-built citadel sitting... a built citadel sitting at the southernmost tip of Tolstad. It is now Goblin Sanctuary and Greenhouse. Goblin, short and green, got claws and fangs. Like little monster. They've got 3 tribes in Norvik that are considered somewhat civilized. Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. Hmm? What do you mean, cleric? Oh my god, no. The zombie is clearly working for you. That is illegal. You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. You're a criminal. Harboring zombies workers. You need to be punished. We're gonna die. The zombie is clearly working for you. That is illegal. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I will make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, you're... us. We'll do clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. The kobold gives a squishious yell. Yes, master. I will also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. It won't let you get a word in. Amazing. I'm trying to say you need to pay for your... Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG. PCG, Pest Control Guild. Pest Control Guild, one of the oldest guilds in Norwich. They are supposed to keep monsters at bay and clean up unwanted critters across the city. These days, they are so bogged down in requests from citizens and the city that they usually have backlogs for months. If there is anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit! You just keep going! Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well. Especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop is... Make him quiet. It's going circles around you. It's time to step in. Argue! Argue! Resists his incredible oratory power. Make him shut up. That's freaking hard. Think better of it. You know, maybe you're right. I'm probably just confused. It's very understandable, cleric. No need to apologize. I require assistance with some things. Of course, cleric. Anything for the city. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positively furtive, lad. Furtive, lad, complete and utter despair of flesh and bone. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there is a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin chieftain? Lady Miska Seagleaf is her name. She is down in the Goblin Garden. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Seagleaf is quite famous. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that one. Dragon of Tolstad added. They call her the Dragon of Tolstad. I'm not afraid of some goblin woman. The pale man stares at you for quite some time. I will offer you some advice, cleric. Lady Seagleaf is a powerful ally. Translation. Watch yourself, or she'll fuck you up. I would even go so far as to call her a de facto lockkeeper here on this island fortress. Wait, this is part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her at the certain tip of Tolstad, the pale man says, and keeps scribing on his paper in front of you. It doesn't value your time. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. My prayer book is ruined. Yeah, I noticed. You should speak with Shane, down on the Waterlane View, a book binder. It will cost you, but he could fix it right up. As a cleric, you obviously only need your faith to cast spells, but I'm sure a spellbook won't hurt in the long run. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time, if you're interested. Until then, you're free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. And of course, you've already gotten your hands on my copy of Charm Person. I'm sure it will be use to you, cleric. A truly diabolical spell. The towers teach only to higher tier spellcasters usually, despite its first level. That's a great shortcut to charming people, Waldo. You gotta be careful with the fallout. You care about such things? Can you explain the very basic of spellcasting? Oh, I mean, of course. As a wizard, you memorize your spell before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spell during prayer at a shrine. There's one downstairs by the apples. Where can I find more shrines? There's a temple of earth, of course. It's just up the stairs past the pillar. You've heard that also the temple will act as a polling place for the district on election day. There's also one on Waterline View, I believe, past the trade post. You'll find more hidden around every corner, I can promise you that. How do I get more spells? 2 ways. You could spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives. The palace, an unofficial nickname for the current rules of Narvik, named after the palace district, in which most central authorities reside. Or the Great Library in the towers, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options, so I would suggest the other route. What's that? Spell scrolls. Oh yeah, I saw one downstairs. Yes, a piece of my collection. Oh. You're very much allowed to indulge, cleric. I'm glad to assist the city in any way. This guy's trying to help you? He must have vested interest in your job then, somehow. No. Dolset is filled with all kinds of strange caches, so you'll probably encounter more by just looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I am. Strike a heroic pose. He nods to you and goes back to his writing. That's all I have to ask about spellcasting. Very well. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Oost. Treating a servant like this is despicable. Can I try casting on you instead? He stares at you. A glare? Waste of spell slot, my friend, I'm afraid. You believe him? Omnibus, who the hell is this guy? You called me cleric. Make air quotes. I did, yes. Because you're a cleric, don't make an ass of yourself. I'm the cleric. Good for you. I picked the class? No, experience. An example of that sarcasm thing mentioned before. Your purpose is here. You serve the city as the cleric of the river. Oh, I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes. If you're a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religion or deity. Ugh, whatever, the small gods. Holy man on a holy mission. Then there are clerics on the bureaucratic variety, city officials, speaking for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcanal cleric. No, I'm the chosen one. Religion or whatever, yes. The pale man stops and ponders your response. Chosen for what? To save the world. An eyebrow raises, almost like he takes your statement seriously. What a good person you are, cleric. Good luck with that. Like, I don't know, he's treating me like I'm a dumbass. Okay, that's all the help I need, thanks. Great, anything else you wanted to ask? Well, there's no reason to do that, I'm going to go now. Before you do, make sure you collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card? A peculiar voting card. Every part had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. I'm not sure if it's mine. Maybe? Possibly? The payman ignores your comment. I ask Ist to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry over there, he says, and points across the chamber. He then looks over the corner of his desk where you took the pocket watch. Good. The esoteric pocket watch is very useful, cleric. Make sure to keep it close. Beyond that, you should be good. Did I have any weapons on me? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Got it. Paleman turns his face towards you and smiles. If only ever government employees were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. His words burn a hole in your heart. Leave now. When exploring the city, you might move faster by running. I know. To do so, either double click or yeah, time to go. Leave. I can't run. Can we talk? Ust, chief of security, wiggling his little cloud head, the kobold follows your every move with cold. So this is not a lizard, this is a kobold. Unfiltering yellow eyes. Master, you say you behave. You didn't tell me what to do. I did. Just now. Fair enough. Yes. You're adorable. The kobold glares at you. A battle of will. Do not give in. Avert your pathetic human gaze. No, glare back. Your eyes meet each other. Still, ever vigilant. Keep glaring. The kobold does not move. Glare some more. Yep, you're staring at each other. You're doing it. Glare. Eyes meet eyes. Glare, glare. You're looking at kobold's yellow eyes. Staring in angry or fierce way. Looking hard. What are we doing? Just avert my pathetic human gaze? No. Leaning close to the kobold's stern face. You should probably stop this. The kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. Keep staring. You keep looking at the kobold. Keep staring. You keep looking at the kobold. Keep staring. You keep looking. Staring. Staring. Keep staring. Kobold is staring, I'm staring. Okay. I think I'm getting more out of this. The kobold looks at you with a cold expression, determined, confident. I have some questions for you. Sure, question. Go. Who are you? I'm Most. I'm security chief in Lighthouse. A strong little one. Nearly immovable. Why the hell are you staring at me? Exactly. You're a kobold. Another question next. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's not a question. Quick, save it. Okay, save the question. Think of a less explosive question? No, try to save the question. Quick, fast. Taylor, what's now? You bite your tongue. The taste of blood fills your mouth. The pain changes your brain chemistry for a moment, leaving your mind in shambles. Oh no! Hurry, save the question! Situation, say something, anything! Ouch! The kobold stares at you. No, slowly. What? You can't speak in this condition, don't even try. Blood starts to drip down your chin. That was actually the wisdom voice, but whatever. Try to tell him that you've injured yourself. As you open your mouth, a stream of fresh blood comes pouring down the bottom of your helmet. How much blood? Guess what is? The kobold mutters. You've somehow managed to make this tight kobold speechless. Congratulations! Smile. Your inexplicably irresistible blood smile is sure to cause havoc. The kobold stares at you. You wipe the remaining blood off. There's a limited supply of that, just so you know. How'd you get this gig? Not a gig. It's not a gig. I'm devoted servant for master. Keep going. So you're a slave? No, a slave. And your master is? Mr. Riskin. And he owes you? Not on. Serve. Okay. Not a slave, just servant. Being paid. Sounds legal. Legal. Super legal. Calling something super legal makes it sound very not. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? No promise. It's hard to take you seriously when you're so cute. Yeah. That's what its crossbow is for. Can I borrow your crossbow? Humans kidding? Not funny. You would make great use of it. Then this puny creature. Just take it. The cobblestone. Go away. Don't let this slide. Just take the crossbow. It wasn't a question. The couple stares you for a moment. Yes, it was. A rhetorical question, so yeah, the couple is technically correct. Please? No. Just take the crossbow. You see the couple stares at you as you approach. Don't think at it. This is Glary. Take it. Begin encounter. You look down on the crossbow with the source of glance that can only say one thing. Boost recoils. No! But cleric. Okay, roll initiative. Okay, pretty good. Oh, okay, better. The kobold is ready as you reach forward. Here we go. You grab the crossbow. Yes. Defeat the little green one. For fuck's sake. Oh shit. You're not fast enough, damn it. The kobold attempts to scratch your hands. Let's go! Go fucker! Okay. He gets a nasty hit in. Ouch. It's mine! Your turn to act. What will you do? Put all your might in the final finisher. You can do it. If you do that, you might just fuck yourself over. Why won't we just let... No. Disadvantage. Damn it, so we're gonna... it's gonna lose charisma. Ask him nicely to let go. But you know, we have 25, so it might be actually... so, no, it's gonna only on one we're gonna fail, right? Or maybe two. Destabilize the box he's sitting on. Oh, that's clever. Yeah. I think we're gonna... We are also charismatic, so we're gonna change, like, ask him nicely to let go. Yes. Sucks. Please let go. But you're so dreadful powerful already. Do you really need this old crossbow? Oh, please let go just as I said. No. Pretty please. No. Word for try. Really wasn't. But you're so dreadful powerful already. Do you really need this old crossbow? Huh? You don't need any weapon to destroy a pathetic human like me. Very true. He seems to enjoy the idea as you're something in his mind. Tension rises. Blood pumping. Be ready. Even angrier this time, the kobold attempts to snap at you with his maw. Ow. He chomps down on your gloved hand. A shooting pain goes up your arm. Yeah, tastes like cow. Cow. It aches. You need to hold out. Larry, stop! I order, stop! Okay, now we have a choice of hold out, make it endurance contest, or come up with an actual plan. We are stupid, but this is low roll, so... Oh! You rack your mind for your solutions, and one little tidbit comes up. A long time ago you heard a fact about kobolds. Apparently if you get close enough to one, you can blow on their faces to make them Terrible, uncomfortable. Are there dogs or what? That's what happens with dogs. Sure, let's try it. Leaning over the crossbow. The kobold makes a loud growling noise as you lean in. Blow on the kobold. Hard. Keep blowing. What are human doing? Stop! Human, stop! In a violent burst, the kobold sneezes. Oh. He almost loses his grip of the crossbow in the process. Well done. You're starting to feel dizzy. You don't get crossbow! The tension rises, blood pumping. Be ready. Oh, we're gonna die. We have 3 health points. The kobold attempts to grab something at his side. Wait! Wait! Oh no. The crossbow. But it's not loaded. Ost reaches forward with incredible dexterity. He's reloading in one swift motion. But cleric! The kobold roars as he squeezes the trigger, and with that, again. But we are alive! Ha! Direct hit. But somehow, you open your eyes. How is human? Sensed right into your gut, the bolt got caught in your chain wall. The force was tremendous. However, you stand. This is your final chance. You can feel it. The kobold is still in shock over you. Surprising recovery. Make a move. Advantage his knees, but like 14. Yeah, make your final attempt. Rip the crossbow of the freezer. Let's do it. We have dog. Failure. You take a deep breath. The air tastes like a failure as your grip of the crossbow loosens. You fall back, defeated. The kobold snorts and clutches his precious weapon. Do it again, and you'll be dead, okay? Get up from your failed state. You do that. You get up from your failed state. The kobold looks at you smugly with an expressionless expression. Okay, no, don't say anything. Oh my, okay, we need to heal up. And we're gonna do this again, I think. Can we like, dexterity? We're gonna have better dexterity, doesn't help us. I'm gonna talk with this guy. Maybe there's something about this kobold we can say. No? Thank you, bye. So, we can use that. We can engage. We can just pray. During the chance of money, focus your mind. You take a deep breath and begin your prayer. And tranquility. What? Okay, we haven't been doing that. Contemplate the tea shop. You let your mind through the basics of what you know. The tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate properly. That's it. Contemplate the dragon, a famous goblin leader. Her reach sharp, her gaze strong. She wants you to investigate the shop and report to her. The content of that report will determine much. Contemplate the election. The first election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. And those around you, what they will vote for, and you might find your own voice along the way. In my class, identity is not easy. It's everything, from faction to home life to street. What you choose might be a first step. Choose wisely. Contemplate your fall in the river. It was not an accident. You are not so clumsy. But the question here is not why you fall. The question is, why do you live? Can I return here when I have more things to think about? Always. Talking to yourself, huh? You must be a lonely guy. Finish your prayers. Heal myself, yes. No. Okay, I need to know. It's okay, so no. The spells. Oh, we can have free spells? Okay. Yeah, done. Where's it? Finish. Oh. Lowered exhaustion by 1 level. Unlock it all ability checks. Okay, that's enough for us for now. Okay, so let's try to get this crossbow again. Damn it. You freeze! The kobold stares at you with a glowing intensity. How the hell do you think you'd sneak the crossbow away from him? Come on! Just smile. No one can be mad at a smile like yours. You'll just look insane if you do that. What's he doing? The kobold asks as you slowly remove your hand off his crossbow. Relax, get you. Let's get you out of this. No harm, no fool? No harm? Not for long. The crossbow is now pointed directly towards your chest. Try again. Find out, okay? Good job. You've pissed off the kobold. Oops. Now you gotta get crossbow some other way. But you do have the crossbow. You do have to get the crossbow. Think about it. Engage then. Yeah, master say you behave. I have some questions. Short question, go. Where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? Incident? Tea shop blow up. Boom. Did you blow it? The kobold makes a crackling noise. I wish. Tea shop explosion would be fun to set up. When it happens, I was on the waterline. On mission. Your mission? No mission. I meant to say errand. What were you doing on the waterline? Milk. Doing milk? Deliver. You deliver milk? Yes, side hustle. This kobold just keeps getting better and better. I want to know a lot less. Ask questions about the milk? Okay. Where does the milk come from? Cows. Where do you get the cow milk? Market. Who buys the milk? Humans. What are like humans? They pay money for fresh milk before them. Side hustle are always smart. You should do a milk run later. It pays. The kobolds produce milk? No. Do you like milk? No. Milk is a form of pure vitality. Nature's most precious liquid. Okay, let's do charisma. Success. There's smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling smile. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. You're pretty enjoying this. Yeah, it's a fun game. So absurd. What a stance. As a human, who could have ever thought such a thing about you? Win them over with lies and deceit. Control them through flattery and love. The kobold stares at you with awe in his yellow expressionless eyes. Can I have some milk? No! All beyond effort. I don't have anything else to ask about milk. Okay. Milkers. But we got experience. Thank you. You should totally find out more about this. Would be a big money maker. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding? No funny. You would make great use of it, then this puny creature. Just take it. No, we're just repeating. Go away. Don't let it slide, just take a crossbow. Okay, we're doing this again, guys. Oh, no, wait a second. We can charm? For attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range, must make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Yay! No! Damn it. The kobold suddenly lets out a deep growl. You can see the charm lose its power over him as the faint veil is lifted over his eyes. You constable! Not okay! You've angered the kobold. Not that it really matters unless you're planning on pursuing him in the future. Why are you so mad? Why? It's because I'm nearly filthy human. Fair, I'm quite disgusting at the moment. Ugly too. Very. I have other questions. What makes you think I will answer? What? What? The kobold smiles. He's mocking you. That's what you sound. Stupid human. Because you actually secretly like me? Not true. Very not true. Because you're forced to? You're right, Cleric. Just know, I don't want to speak with you. You're terrible. Stupid. Very useless. And so on. This list. But go ahead, ask your question. Can I borrow your crossbow? Yeah. Okay, go away. Don't let us lie. Okay, again, trying to convince. The kobold stares at you. Oh, how do we do this? Appeal to his better nature? I don't fucking know. Stealing would be evil. So just demand it. Loudly. That's not... No. Please don't. If I keep doing this, I will lose my voice. The next, like, yeah, maybe. You know, I put the crossbow to better use. This is like kind of a reasonable argument, probably with a lie. We are exhausted, so we're gonna have we need to +1. -4 because you've baffled with him with your madness. -2 because you're a fellow non-milk drinker. And you've made him mad, damn it. Would be great then. Come on, let me have it. No! The kobold initiates your turn, then stares at you some more. He's mocking you, damn it. Okay, let's find this. Maybe it's gonna happen. No. Oh yes! +7. Why? +5. Oh, you know exactly what to say. There's only one thing that could possibly convince this kobold. If you get the crossbow, it dies, of course. This can ask me to get your crossbow. Master it? The kobold glances over to his master. Yeah. He said I needed more than you. Wait, what? Why? Why don't you ask Visken? Gesture towards the pale man. The kobold squints. Master, question, Yes, give the cleric the crossbow. Oh, of course, master. What just happened? The kobold arrives calmly and slowly hands over his crossbow. Master was right. The fact that he's handed it over like that, the paleman sure is special. With the crossbow safely in your grasp, the kobold scoffs. Wait, human, of course you need crossbow. Thanks. Okay, so we have a crossbow after all. That was so weird. Is there anything? Wiggling his little clubbed feet. Why do you still have crossbow on this? Master, say you behave. I have some question for you. Nothing. But why did you say to him that? Oh, I can't say anything here. So let's go. Whew. Where's my journal? Visken Lair. Let's go down to that. undead thing. And beside there was a room also, so let's go there. Can we do something about that now? Oh, there's a rat. Wait, can we kill the rat? Oh no, it's gone. Damn it. Damn it, I can't get through it. Okay. Okay, let's go to the city below. 300. Not many levels. The city below the city. Wait a second, can I? What's that? Glowing mushroom, must be tasty. Yeah? Something soft latches itself around your ankle. There is no time, it is a trap! It's a trap! Dexterity, avoid the trap. That's okay. Yes! Success. Yeah. You throw your body back, slithering out of the rope before it tightens. The instant you do, watch the rope snap and twirls around the edges of the staircase, disappearing in the darkness below. Wow. Those one. Sure was, but it's fine. You made it. Keep an eye out for more of this. Keep going. Dancing in the lights. La 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 la. You know what? This map is not enough. Stairs. Ah, so this one gonna be broken. It's a long way down. That abyss will swallow your soul. What's that? T-pose with the rat. What the heck? It actually but approaches you nonetheless. It looks like it doesn't really want to get grabbed by you, but it also doesn't fight it. Instead, it just follows along, sort of not very happy with the situation, but what can you do? Okay. Okay. Door, how interesting. You approach the firmly shut doors. They appear to not be open. The legendary horrifying OWD. Which means these are all over any property dungeon. And it should be. Dungeon? Have you looked around? Legendary? Truly. Horrifying? Yeah. In a figurative sense, logistically maybe. Should be? Should be. OWD? The one and only one-way door. What? Okay. They keep popping up all over the place underneath Norvik. Sometimes upstairs too, but that's rarer. So I'll need to find the other side in order to open it. That's logic here, yes. Right, well, I'll have to keep an eye out. A shard. Take it. What's that? You look up at pillar. The relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards. Right, this whole thing, the central alignment, no. Do think such an esoteric object would just sit here at the center of the city? Not what else they can do with it. It's just a highly magical rock left over from the time before time. Remaining until the end. Hey, the wealthy! He prioritized, I know. A gate to another time. What's up? What's up? I'm losing my voice. How's life? A gate to another time. Can I make money of this thing? No way. They don't even take admission to see it, since it's just a tribal site. It's a bit of a tourist destination, supposedly, but most people who travel the coast have seen one before. So it's not that interesting. How many of these pillars exist? 8? Something like that. 1 for each bond. But ours is the best one, right? They are all equally useless. It's a sign of Earth's power, yes oh yes. This is the best one. They are seen as a status symbol by many. Like a legitimization thing. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the pillars of Jor are relegated to being visual landmarks, seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for miles. It looks a bit broken, cracked. Yes. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Several pieces of the pillar float around in the air, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city. What kind of power would be capable of damaging this? Gods. No, that was a different voice here. Life has been crazy, but Gul is walking with a grateful heart, or at least trying. Ah, that's a good spirit. How are you guys? I'm loving the voice. I'm just trying to do something like when I'm reading the books for my daughter. I don't know. I'm just like feeling like there's so much dialogues here. It would be so hard. And like, I want to skip that wisdom saying blah blah blah. But what was the wisdom voice? That was like weirder one. Like, gods. I don't know. So what do I do with it? Move on. You can always attempt to focus on it. Oh, that was the one. Learn from this ancient relic. Since you're the master of all esoteric things, you could probably crack the secret of the pillar. Learn how it works and master it and gain ultimate power. And so on. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Aware. Listen. It whispers to you, unintelligibly. Touch the cold pillar. You place your hand, very slowly, your hand up on the cold surface. Your body quakes, standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to one's god or king of people? The thoughts stir in your deep sense of longing. Perhaps one day you will join the sacred sensation. Perhaps right now? Okay, try feeling it. 14. Yeah. Yes, worked. Your gloved hand presses against the surface. You find the will to listen, to bear the burden of the sullen voice. Close your eyes and pray. Silently mumbling the same words as always, to your God, to your people, and this great city. It fades, the voice grows, not in a size, but in number. Some of them join in your prayer, some dismiss it, some hate it. Before you, a dark landscape stretches, covered in the bodies of the damned and the waiting. Their souls on display for judgment and calls sorting. Among them, you see one face turn to look at you. At first you believe it to be him. Then you understand. as the man who appears to be both younger and older gives you the kind of look of regret a father would have on seeing the return of a lost child. He turns to face the stairs. You watch him go again. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. You get a grip. The vision has faded. Whatever you saw, it quickly disappears. Deep in your skull. The pillow doesn't whisper here. It screams. Go down. Further down. You understand plainly. There is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time and further below. Finish up. Oh, this strength guy is like crazy. This seems bitterly D&D. Never played, but it seems similar to what I understand. There's some like, yeah. This is how you read stories to your daughter. That's fun. Yeah, I do like read that. Yeah, that's the thing is like I'm usually need to like replace the Little Pony voices, so it's like different. But yeah. Doing that always. Especially that I see that she's enjoying that. So yeah. Okay. Hey. So you have new people around the house. One person, right, around the house now. Yeah, we have to. How's it going? Getting used to it? Oh my gosh, the labyrinth, guys. There is actually there is more than one similarity. Like, I do have a feeling that reminds me that for some reason Baldur's Gate 2, there's this like stats, of course, like in many games, but also you have those rolls. So that's why they compare this to Baldur's Gate 3, which is D&D, kinda. You need to prepare the spells, so you're like not a sorcerer, but like a wizard. But you're a cleric, so the same? I don't know. Like, there is some D&D thing, yeah. Definitely. What's that? Something shiny. Let's take the gold. Ooh. It looks like Mayan thing or something. What's that? The dwarves. Do we like dwarves? You could hop down here. No, before we do. A calendar. It's out of date. Told you, Mayans. White main calendar embedded upon this altar is the circular stone slab. Whoever was worked this survey site in the past has attempted to place it in its natural position. It reminds you of a copper calendar, but far older. The various glyphs on the surface denote not a language, but rather sigils, it seems. Okay, decipher the current day. You cannot do that. Because we failed. It is clearly broken. Oh. Yes. This is a useless piece of technology. If you feel it is worthy of such term. Okay, leave that. We failed, so we will never know. Uh-oh. How did I do this? Pick me up, regain. Did I click on something? So far so good. Yes, Mr. Wolfie Dad adopted a girl late in life who was living with him. She's almost 20 but nowhere to go. Oh. We have a room and our daughter is almost 18, so gotta help people sometimes in life. Did you move yet, Go? How are things with your holiday? That's very lovely. That's a huge thing, to be honest. I only know one other person, like my colleague from work, that has 3 kids, and they are like a foster family for another boy. It's like very seldom thing. And no, I haven't yet moved. I'm just like on I'm traveling there on Friday again, but I'm moving the next Friday. It's gonna be like definite. The next Friday. Do we want to hop over? Do we want to go further? Yeah, let's do it. You glance at the step. It's a distance of approximately 50 inches. How much is 50 inches, guys? Okay, 1.2 meters. That shouldn't be a problem, guys. These ancient bricks, they could scuff you badly. Okay, look over the service site. You see a dwarf. Hearing runs as he swings pickaxe at the ruins in the corner. Dwarf, stout, short, hairy, loves to dig and build. You know the drill, eh? Drill. They build most of Norway and have a long history with the Orfolk. Orfolk, the people of Earth, ancestors of those who reconquered the Askani coast through mythological years. There is no point in having conversation at this distance. Time to get closer. Won't be a problem, right? Of course not. We are exhausted. And we have disadvantage. Well, we have better chance. Attempt to step down in a manly stride. Yes. Taking a confident step onto the stone. You begin to descend your descent. You close your eyes as you do so, in order to fully immerse yourself in the experience of changing your elevation. What? The Pokitopia, you mean? Bloodburn. Yeah, if I had that. What about I would have no brain working right now to there. You were, yeah, you were forcing me to play BB so much. I know, I do remember, I know. Someday. It will be. It will be. You just cannot tell when. Okay, let's go back to changing our elevation experience. You are afraid it is very steep. Yet, your body remains calm. But within a moment, you are at the bottom of the step. What are we doing here, guys? Let's go. You approach the step once more. A long step. Thank the gods, you don't have to try hard this time. Not right now. Okay. Adventurers must have hidden stuff in this post. Okay, so let's take this. Oh yeah, shards of jar. One goofy looking cat. There's a Asgal Matsun. No, not this guy. There's a... Or are you one thing? Okay, let's Asgal. Dexterity, behold. Why is always like that? I cannot scan anyone. We're watching you get crazy. It's fun, don't get me wrong. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Beside the bird statue, you see someone up on the ledge. You hear the sound of working, grunting, clunging, and so on. A dwarf, Down here? Hello up there. The dwarf's smoldering eyes widen as he sees you. Look, Hermes, we got an official visiting. If that doesn't make us official, I don't know what will. Rummel's rust monster, tame, peeking out over the ledge, you spot an orange monster creeping about. A rust monster. The dwarf appears friendly with it. How strange. Rust monsters are known to devour metal. Keep your distance. Is that a rust monster? Oh yes, very correct, but no worse. He's very kind. The dwarf then mumbles to himself. What is that? Omnibus? What you're doing here? Me? You know. He lets out a smoldering laugh. A dwarf's got to have a hobby. Mining in ancient ruins is not a hobby. It's a profession. He puts down his tools and strikes a pose. Let me introduce myself. I'm Askel Malson. Dark dwarf. A dark dwarf. Derogatory terms for the underwaivers. Waivers. How do we write that? What does it mean? Like under dwarf. Okay. Under dwarfs. Pleasure to meet you. You're a Norwegian cleric, I presume? Not just. I am the cleric of Norvik. I'll be damned! You'll lean further into being a cleric, gain 10 XP for choosing this class second time. Not sure what it means, but it sounds expensive. It means everything. He looks around. And you're here all alone? Of course, what kind of man wouldn't be lonely? Deep. Go naked. What does that mean? I don't know. Then I will be much suggest not going into the hallway behind there. Listen to him. He knows these tunnels well. Why? It's one of those ancient esoteric traps, still functional. It'll burn your bird off. How does he know about your bird? Not sure how much experience you have with this area below the city, but once people come down here, they die. Even clerics do not venture down alone. Don't you have some backup? Backup would be nice, actually. Not really. What? Then what's your goal? You cannot possibly just be taking a stroll down here, can you? I'm supposed to meet up with some goblin chieftain? Oh. You're here on the business with Lady Seaglif? Then you should go get to her right away, if you end up mimic food. Mimics are horrible creatures. They could be anywhere. Anything. Get yourself some backup. Just some friendly advice. I don't need backup. I'm really powerful. He shows you his palms. Alright, good luck then. Who doesn't believe you? What are you doing here? Look around at his strange setup. With a bright smile, he adjusts the collar on his uniform. Oh, I'm what you call a historian with ambition. I'm what you call a historian of ambition. And he says it, the orange beast sends an echoing, hissing noise down the chamber. Exactly, Rummels. We're here on an expedition of grand proportions to find the legendary missing mine of Tulamon, of Tulin Cattle. Tulin Cattle? Yes, Tulamon, of Tulin Cattle. Those weird snail balls. That sounds like a quest. Oh, yes, indeed. A quest. Yours, pick up, perk up. But just to be clear, I'm not sharing this spoilers just like that. Fair enough, treasure is earned. Okay, we have a new quest. So here's the deal. I'm in trouble. His pet makes a loud belching noise. Right? He mumbles and gives the monster a pat on the back. Okay. You want to help, friend? Help, stranger. That's how heroes are made. Hello, stranger. That's how fools are robbed. I'll help if I get paid. Sure, I've got some loot to share if that's the case. Smart. Always negotiate up front. You see, there are 2 strange ruins in this section of the city below the city. He points at the statue. White Mane ruins. Before the dwarves and humans and even trolls, this place was ruled by cats. The theory goes that the snails of Tulin had a wizarding mine, not far from the Pillar of Jar. The mines of Tulamun, a place of fake veins with endlessly growing amber and platinum. Endlessly treasure! But the walking god of the White Mane, for whatever reason, sealed its shut at some point, according to legends. Walking god. Walking god, the term is used to describe divine avatars who rose and fell in around the divine era. Most major religions on the coast today are built around those figures, and their influence can be felt everywhere. Our first the last known walking god when I faded 27 years ago. Sealed esoterically, probably, since we can't seem to locate it. How can you hide entire mine now? So there's ancient snail folk, and then slightly less ancient cat folk who build cat stuff on top of a snail stuff. Exactly. Okay, so you're looking for it. Oh yes, I'm not alone on this, of course. Oh yeah, you have your pet. But my research has shown my clear indication that these 2 ruins below Hillside are more or less unexamined, unless by skilled hands. How can you hide an entire mine? You'll be surprised. The city below the city is... The city below the city, the vast ruin, found underneath Narvik. Most define it as a part of the city not yet civilized, although there is a legal definition set in place for each individual district. What is it? 4 or 5 levels of spawning tunnels and covers. Here, under the Olsat, is only this here, top level, that's in any way accessible. There could easily be some crevice far down that no one, not even the city's greatest paladins, have gotten close to discovering. So what's the problem? Move on. There's no problem with this site. But I'm almost finished here, and I'm unable to gain access to the second White Mane ruins, because it's inside HWBT territory, and they're very unwillingly to allow a dwarf like me past. Those goblins have hired a British bugbear as a guard, or even they have a bugbear. That's totally D&D thing. Is it D&D? Fish rivers. Horrid creature. But you're a cleric. If you can get access into their territory, then please head south. Through the damp high heavens, there should be a White Mane ruins at the end, and try. Probably marked by a bunch of feline symbols. He gestures towards the giant statue. Just look for a big guts, essentially. Why can't you get access yourself? He laughs loudly. No way, hombre. Lady Siegel has made it very, very clear that there is be no dungeoneering in her dunk tunnels. No comment? Hey. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna close this dialogue and I need to go with the dog anyway. I'm gonna end the game. Dude, if that's gonna be like 6 hours, that's gonna kill me. But I really need to read that this way. It's just like having fun with that. Yeah, I'm also have sparkling water, probably not good. And I still have a Siri mug. Oh my god, tomorrow is gonna be fun day. Oh, we're gonna snooze. Let me check that. I'm really curious. Esoteric Ebb D&D. No, it's inspired. It's inspired. Now you can see. You won't be talking tomorrow. Might be. Especially by outsiders, so no, that's not happening. Not while she's the leader of the HWBT. What do you want me to do there? Killings over the edge? All I need you to do is tell me if you find a symbol of a sun. Or two blades. Sun. The light of the day. The great source of power that moves along across the sky over the day. It follows a different pattern of movement in each band and with different intensities. In a sky it is small and moves quickly. Either of those. Then report back to me. If you're able. And if you have time. And if you have time. He sighs, a deep frustrated sigh. Wish I could do it myself, darn those goblins. Sun or two blades. Got it. If I find the shrine, I will investigate. Great. Good luck. He gives you a thumbs up. What do you know about the tea shop? Crosses his arms and gives you a long nod. It's a type of coffee. You know, they serve tea and other drinkables. Sometimes they even have pastries. I love cardamom treats. I also love cardamom treats. Oh, my friend, you're truly of good taste. A man of culture, this dwarf. Oh my gosh. No, the tea shop. He clicks his tongue. Is there some specialty shop I should be aware of? How long have you been down here? About a week by now. Takes time to set up a secure perimeter. A week alone in the city below? He really is an expert at this. So you don't know about this tea shop that exploded? Exploded? I thought the election was bad enough as it is. Now they've got exploding tea shops? Norveg's in trouble indeed. Oh well, he mutters with a shrug. Can't help you there, friend. I've got a bunch of personal questions for you. You do? Maybe later. I've got a bunch of work to finish up here. But I'll be at the drunk things once I'm finished. Ask me there. I'm gladly indulge you. A tavern? Good place to extract information. Why are your eyes glowing? Haven't met too many underdwarfs, have you? Look, I don't have too much time, but really once I'm done here, I can talk all you want. Okay, good luck down here. There's nothing we could steal. Can we do this again? No, can't. How do we do a break? Out of hit dice. Uh-oh. Okay, guys. Got to go. Very fun game. I like it. I like it. I really like it. There's a lot of reading, but it's fun. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, but I'm gonna be here on Thursday instead. So I'm swapping Wednesday with Thursday. We're still on the day one. So it's... what? Session notes. Alright, so last time you got through the whole intro sequence, just a day ago, a local tea shop exploded. And it's your job to figure out why. For some reason, you woke up at the bottom of a morgue. Great start. You had a little chat with Viscan, the pale-faced local mortician. And of course, you also took a look down into the city below, which you'll have to return to later. But you're still in Viscan's lair. I mean, the leech house. I mean, the local mortuary. So, go outside, please. Nah, that's gonna be like, literally, this is like, no, we're gonna be once I'm gonna be in Warsaw, I'm gonna create a new schedule. I'm still gonna be aiming for 4 days. During the week. It's just crazy right now. I'm gonna be on Thursday. I'm not gonna be a Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna be on Sunday evening. So this week gonna be 3 times. The next week, I think it's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, I will. Yeah, Wednesday. Thursday, no. Friday we're moving, so probably not. Depends how fast I will assemble my desk on Saturday. That means I might be there, but hopefully I will be there on Sunday. And then I'm gonna be thinking about something. Yeah, very flexible. I mean, like those 2 weeks gonna be very flexible. Yeah. After I'm gonna be in Warsaw and I'm gonna settle there, I'm gonna create some real schedule. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be keeping that. But right now I cannot, like, just cannot make a schedule because things are just like popping up. So guy, I got to say hi. See you guys next time I can make it. Yeah, also was awesome to see you. No more liar. No, I cannot be no, yeah, I cannot be liar. I don't want to. No, I want to have go scheduled, just like, you know, this thing will just go off, and the next time I will be so random with my appearances gonna be probably like between April and May, when my son will be born. So then it will be also probably very, very different. But once we're gonna settle, and then I'm gonna create another schedule. So yeah, like after in 2 weeks I'm gonna create a schedule that will last till some April. Who knows which one, how long. But yeah, anyway, got to go. Ad starts in 50 seconds. We're gonna play this game for sure on Thursday. There's like no doubt. I do love it. So, and I'm really glad that we picked the stupid guy because it's more fun. Anyway, see ya. Bye bye.